Okay, so now they're doing some really good pressure on B, and I'm gonna show you guys how you should or normally how things go when you're trying to defend B on a situation like this. Even though we are not in any risk of losing this game still, but as you can see the bars at top, we are pretty good in terms of advantage. But this is one thing I need to show you. When you're defending B, you must stay mobile. A lot of people like to camp one spot and camp the stairs, or camp this or camp that. The thing is, mobility will trick your enemy to thinking sometimes that there's more people than just you, because sometimes it happens. Here in this case, we have a lot of my team, but sometimes it's the opposite. You're just attacking a point with 3 dudes and they are like 7 or 8 defending. What you gotta do is stay mobile, change position a lot, do not let the enemy pinpoint your location, because one of the most important things in this game is the sound the weapons make, and you can actually, if you pay close attention to it, you can actually pinpoint an enemy. You can see if it's a sound coming from the right or a sound coming from the left or something like that. You just need to pay attention, and with that you can get an edge on your opponent. So here, this is a very good defensive position. I know that there's still people, 2 guys, and I'm trying to look for them, even though I'm not too worried because they're not in any position to cap a point. And here I see one of them. That was an easy kill. Just shoot between the boards and it was dead. It was actually reloading his gun, so I knew it was safe. I didn't know if it was only 1 there or 2, but it's safer 1 being reloading the gun and 1 only be able to shoot you than the 2 being able to shoot you. So that was easy. And here I'm just going a bit ahead just to try and prevent them from coming to B. And you know how it is when you come out of the spawn and you are in a losing situation, like the Americans are at this point. There's another kill. What you basically try to do, what are they thinking? They're basically thinking like, we're losing this game and we gotta do something about it. We got C. What is the thing that is gonna probably bring us salvation, if you can say it like this, the fastest way possible is going to be. And most people, instead of flanking B, because if you're defending that position, then you got everything set it up. It's just they gotta cross open fields, they gotta cross spots where they have little or no cover, and it's just a shooting galley. It's basically they're coming in and you're shooting them. So if you even can put a little extra buffer on that, basically just go a bit ahead, then just sticking to B, then the time they're gonna take to attack it is gonna be even more, because they will not expect that you'll be outside of B sometimes. And here I see a tank, or at least I think it's one. And that's one of the things. Look how I stay mobile. I use the bicycle to just go around the place. You know, I know that I got teammates at B, and what I'm basically doing is scouting and dealing with any initial threat that might come to the point. I'm not even worried about C at this point. I already did a tutorial about C. This is another way of playing, and here we see 2 tanks. And this is a big mistake from the LS side. Why have 2 tanks in the same spot? For me, those are easy targets. I got 2 mines. There's nothing easy than kill 2 tanks in the same spot. When you're playing with tanks, and that's gonna be for a later tutorial, but it has to be said now because it's costing the American side so much, and I don't want to see that on our side of the battle. I don't want to see 2 Axis players having 2 tanks so close to each other. Just use the tanks like this. Put a tank a bit forward and the other one covering that first tank, and you will see that it will work way better than just having the 2 tanks together and just another dude or a random dude like me just come in and sticky bomb the 2, and that's it, and the tanks are gone. It's like resources. Tanks are important for the battles. Don't waste them. And here I see another tank, and I'm just hoping, oh god, hope it didn't see me, but it did. You gotta die sometimes as well. Can't make it all. Okay, so we talked about a couple important things. We talked about the pistol signal, flanking, which I'm going to approach in a different way when we deal in other maps. As I said on this one, flanking is a bit tricky, to say the least. And what more do I have here that I wanted to talk? The stay mobile part. Use the bicycle. If you gotta go do it on foot, you're gonna take a bit more, but there's bicycles everywhere. Use them. They are awesome equipment. They are silent, or almost silent, and they're free. That's the best thing of all. They're free. You're not spending general resources, and it's a free vehicle to move around. So here I go again, and at this point I'm thinking, okay, let's finish this game. Let's capture C and do something else. So here I go again. As you see, I'm flanking. There was a shot at me, so I'm trying to flank a bit more than I normally do, just to get the cover from the hill, so I don't get killed there. And here we go. You're going to see it's already being capped. I got a couple more of my teammates around, and as they're capping it, what I'm gonna do is basically go around and see if there's any opposition, as I told you on the first tutorial. And looky here, there is some opposition, and it's again the tank buddies. They really like to play together. Look at this. One mine. Wait a bit until it blows so I don't get killed by the first tank. First one blew up. Second mine. And second tank down. Come on. Tell me if this is not a waste of resources. It's the American side, but I'm pretty sure that some Axis players did this in some point of their gameplay. And it's not good. It's simply not good. And you can see, an infantry dude, most people say that you cannot win battles without tanks. Look at this. I killed how many tanks in this game? Like 7? Maybe? 6? To say the least. And you saw how easy it was. You just gotta focus. You gotta kill the tank, you go for it, and you just kill it. And by this point, there's nothing the American side can do. So, this was another little tutorial about how to play this skirmish map, and we focused a bit more on B point this time, and stay mobile. Do not camp so much, do not use the default position as I said in the first one, and always move around. Make it hard for your enemy to pinpoint your location, and by doing that you will see that you can prevent a lot of bad things, or a lot of things that you don't want your team to suffer in terms of the enemy recapping the points you already have and making a faster win. And as I told you, you can see that I killed 7 Stuart tanks. So that I call that a pretty good day for an infantry guy without using any Axis tanks. That's a win-win situation on every battle. So I hope you liked this little tutorial, and stay tuned for the next one. I'm just gonna recap really fast what we learned on this one, and those were basically 4 or 5 things, I think. So we learned about the pistol signal. Just shoot 1 or twice to your teammates so they know you wanna ride. Flank a bit. In this one you cannot see that much flanking, but still, you don't take the direct route into a point. The third one is one very important one, is the mobility. Stay mobile, move around the map, do not stick to one location, because if you're playing against good players, if you kill someone, and if he's good, he's gonna come back for you if he knows that you are doing serious damage to his team. He's gonna try and eliminate that threat, and be sure he will come for you. And if you change a location, when he comes looking for you, you probably can kill him again. So the fourth point is basically, with the mobility, you can do a lot of damage. And as you saw in this battle, it was a perfect point in tell. Basically, was that I killed 7 tanks. So imagine what you can do as well if you stay mobile on the map. So this wraps it up, and I see you guys on the next tutorial. With a different map, we're gonna do a different map, and I think we're gonna improve in some of the points that I tried to show you on this one. Okay, so see you soon, guys, and I check you guys on the battlefield. See ya.